Hello, awesome artists. Today you have an option of 2 different art projects. You can create a picture inspired by Ezra Jack Keats' The Snowy Day, where you've got yourself or you've got Peter having fun in the snow. Or you can create some cozy winter mittens. So I'm going to show you how to do both of these. You can choose whichever one you want.
Let's first look at the Snowy Day artwork. You'll need 2 pieces of paper, one for the background and one for the snow hill or snow drift and for Peter. Get a white crayon or a white oil pastel and cover the background with snowflakes. You can make little snowflakes or little dots, whatever you want. After that, we're going to get our blue watercolor and create a wash of watercolor across the entire page. Now I've chosen blue, but you can choose any color of sky for your background. All right, after that, get that other piece of paper and you're going to tear a hill or a snowdrift. Just put it to the side because you'll be gluing that to the background later. Use the other half of the paper, the scrap, to draw a basic outline of Peter. You can go back to the book that you read earlier to check out what Peter's body looks like. And it doesn't have to be perfect. He's wearing a snowsuit. It's a very simple shape. Just do the best that you can. It kind of reminds me of a gingerbread shape with kind of a pointed hat. And I am going to outline with my black marker. And remember, you can use whatever materials you have on hand at home. I'm showing you how you can take marker and turn it into paint by using a paintbrush. And if you don't have a paintbrush, you can even use a Q-tip. So here I am painting Peter's outfit with a red marker and then dipping my Q-tip in the water and creating paint and filling it in. I'm going to put a face on Peter. He's super happy, and it's time to go ahead and cut it out and get everything ready to glue together. I am going to make some footprints at the bottom and alternate some little spots to show where Peter was walking across the snow. Because I'm making Peter doing a snow angel, I am going to draw around his body and create that snow angel. And I'm going to fill it in with some watercolor, some of that bluish watercolor, just like the footprints. What I like to do is fill in the shape with water, with just water. There's a little bit of blue on my brush. After I fill in the shape with water, I go back with a little bit of color and it starts to really spread around. And once that dries, I can glue Peter right in the middle. Now remember, because you're the artist, you can create your artwork the way you want to. If you have glitter, you can add glitter. If you want to make something in the background, go for it. I added a little bit of cotton for some wispy clouds in the background. Now let's look at how to make those cozy winter mittens. For this activity, you're going to need a piece of paper and whatever materials you have at home. I'm going to use oil pastels and watercolor. Drawing winter mittens is really fun and easy because you can just trace around the basic shape of your hand. To do that other mitten, you're going to flip your hand over because it's too hard to trace with your opposite hand. Flip your hand over and then trace around. When I was a little girl, my gloves were connected with a string, so I didn't lose them. So draw a loop-de-loop string connecting the gloves, and then go ahead using your crayons or oil pastels and fill your gloves with lines, shapes, and patterns. My last step is to fill my gloves and my background with color. You can use whatever materials you have. I'm choosing to use watercolor. I'm going to be using complementary colors for my project. So because I'm using purple, the complementary color in the background will be yellow. Now I need to make sure that I clean my water out first. You can see it's gotten pretty dark. That yellow will be muddy if I don't clean it out. Now that I have some fresh water, I can paint the entire background yellow. Remember, you can choose to do either one of these art projects today. If you have time to do both, go for it. I cannot wait to see what you create.